a little bit upset when I hear stereotypes, especially negative stereotypes of people from my country, from hearing it from other people who are, of course, foreign and do not even have any idea about their culture here.
I actually love some of the stereotypes that we have. It's usually about our singing, our food, our patriotism. Our hospitality, the Filipino hospitality. Actually, when I hear those things, I would say it's pretty accurate to the Philippines, and I actually take pride in that because I'm very proud of Filipinos being hospitable, especially to foreigners. Although we do tend to glorify foreigners sometimes, which is a lot different because at the same time we are hospitable, but when it comes to people from other places other than Luzon, we are so discriminative, especially with skin color. So I would say we are hospitable, but we tend to glorify foreigners rather than our own people. But we are pretty helpful. Not all of us are like that, but I would say it's true that we are hospitable people, we are kind people, and we're pretty generous, especially with our culture.
How do you personally feel when you hear stereotypes about people from your country? Whether it's good or bad, I really don't like it because I don't want to paint a picture, kumbaga, wala, of our nation na amugin na siya and it must fit into this category. Like, Filipinos are good at speaking in English, like, na stereotype. Then, I don't really like it, although it's a positive one. Kaya I know that's not entirely true man, and it kind of feels like a lie when everyone else just thinks, oh no, all Filipinos are good in speaking in English. So yeah, I don't really like hearing about stereotypes, whether it's good or bad man, whether it's beneficial or harmful. I just don't like hearing about it.
I'm not that offended if it's not as offensive as, offenses can go. If it's like just stereotypes nga hindi pala as harmful or just like unknowledgeable ang most people from outside of the country, I'm not that offensed. Kasi hindi ko nakaka-hurt gid sa mga stereotypes of most people. Kaya like, well, education, choosing to be educated about certain issues is a choice. Not many people want to do it. People are just assuming things for the hell of it. So yeah, I'd love for certain stereotypes to be debunked though, especially for me personally, my Visayan pride, kay ka-very undermined sang amon nga education kag intellect here sa Visayas region of the Philippines. I really want that to be debunked, kay like we are so much more than what the world and what our fellow Filipinos as well expect of us. There's so much more to us than what stereotypes speak about us.
How do you personally feel when you hear stereotypes about people from your country? So most of the stereotypes from our country is more on negative, more on negative nga aspect, no. So I can't help to feel offended.
I actually feel a bit annoyed. It's kind of a hurtful feeling knowing that other people from different countries sees Filipino people, especially teenagers, is that poor hygiene, let's just say not very smart, because the internet shows things that aren't exactly true, even though there are other parts that is indeed true. However, it is not the whole thing. You cannot generalize it.
There are some truths to it, so it's not always black and white. There's always the gray zone, that you have to take in mind.
For me, I feel proud because when foreigners talk about my country, I feel proud because at least kilala nila my country. They are interested because they won't talk about Philippines when they're not interested with the Philippines. So, but kung sa mga stereotypes siguro, like I've said niya, feel nila do ka slow learners ang Filipinos. I feel not really mad, just I think I don't know. Like I feel on my part I feel like a bit I don't really feel anything kay actually as Filipino teenagers also have stereotypes when it comes to American teenagers. So may ara man kami own opinions sa ila. So wala lang, neutral.
Now, I feel sad that they think that about us when we can do a lot more for our country, with that we have actually a lot of knowledge about things that they might not know.